Fat Guy Flies RC here. We're out here at the Avon Park Flight Field. We're going to take up, the Cessna, the HobbyKing Cessna TTX, and running a 2200 Avios brand LiPo winner. Let me get off. The problem is me standing off the runway right now. It's an absolute loblolly. We've had so much rain here in Florida. So whoa. Whoa. Okay, folks. I've got a problem here. I've got a problem here, folks. Got a problem. Yep, this is exactly what happened. But hey, I think we're okay. Last time I flew, I noticed a sudden, oh man, bent the landing gear. Ha! This is a HobbyKing special. Okay. You see now my ailerons are now working. They weren't working when I took off. They were doing okay on the free flight. Rudder's good, elevator's good. Now my ailerons are working. But when I took off, they stopped working. I had no control over my ailerons. So I had to switch real quick to, elevator and rudder control, which is hard to do when you're not used to doing it. It's been forever. So, but at least I got her down in one piece. Well, you know what? That might just be all that was, just a sock. But what was the problem is in this plane, let me turn motor off for safety. Okay. I didn't break the prop or anything. Okay, let's make sure the prop's working. Yeah, prop's working. All right. In here. Oh, and you know what? That might have been it. Because I had the stabilizer. You know what? I had the stabilizer on. How much you want to bet that was the problem? It wouldn't respond to me. Well, let's... Alright, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. We'll give it a shot. We'll do takeoff flaps again. Well, that must have been the problem. Huh. Stabilizer was on, so that airplane's version of safe, or that Lemon RX's version of safe, was on. And you know me, like I've said many times before, I will crash a plane with safe. And I did. So I thought, in my mind, I had lost elevator control. I mean, aileron control. What it was, they were just barely moving. They were just barely moving. Now, what I like doing with this plane, and here I was blaming it on the plane, and it was my stabilizer. It was my own fault. 90% of the time, folks, we want to say it's the plane's fault. 90% of the time, it's just some sort of nomenclature error that we've encountered, or something we've done. Usually it's not the plane. I mean, these people who make these planes, they go through so much testing and design, and this is not an old new technology. Planes have been around for hundreds of years now. Well, what, 120 years or whatever, whenever the Wright brothers started. And sorry, I don't know my history. But anyways, so it's not a new technology. It's just a matter of enough lift versus force. So let's see if we're going to do No takeoff flaps this time. But I will say I have had one problem with this plane. Other than the little front nose skirt is basically useless. The little boot that goes over the front landing gear. Other than that, I removed it completely. Now I'm having, you know, problem free without the landing gear. But the other problem that I have, and I noticed this when I was fixing that landing gear, that the suddenly I was here in the shop and I had no aileron control and it was completely connected. What it is, there's a little plate that the wing's attached to, and you really have to crank them screws down in order to get them to connect and keep that connection tight. I want to be able to take the wing off, you know, and service the plane. And if it wasn't for that, I'd just go in there and hardwire everything. And I may still do that, to be honest with you. But like I said, now I'm just running in a Lemon RX version of A3X right now. And that was just takeoff flaps. Let's take no flaps this time. Now she wants a torque roll just a little bit to the left. She got a pretty powerful motor for such a small plane. I mean, this small of a plane, and she runs on a 3S. I'm running a 2200 3-cylinder, just so you know. Ah, that was a crappy landing. All right now, buddy. Definitely, uh-oh. Now see now. Now looky here. Now my flaps aren't wanting to. Flaps. And see, look. I got 3.5 minutes, and look. I've got no control. How much you want to bet I go in here and just turn the motor off. Okay, turn the motor on. Yeah. Look at that. See, I just hit the bottom and look what I got. Now I got flaps. Okay, well, I don't dare take it up. Yeah, I'm gonna, the heck with that. I'm gonna go in there and hardwire all that in, because I just got lucky and saw that my flaps weren't working while I'm on the ground. What if maybe that did happen earlier and that little jostle to the ground got me a connection again, and I thought it was because of the stabilizer, but I apparently have a bigger problem. So probably a problem with the connection of the, yeah, see, now they're not working again. Elevator and rudder, they're directly from this receiver. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that connection because it's just it just touches. So I'm getting rid of that. All right, folks, well, thank you for watching. So there you go. If you get this model, it's a nice, as you see, it's a wonderful flying little model, but their little design should be a plug-in, not a touch. It's got little springs and it touches, but as you can see, a little bit of handling and stuff, and well, you lose control. I got fortunate and discovered on the ground. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and God bless.